All right. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Happy Friday, everyone. How are you doing? We are already done with the first week of the month, first week
Woohoo!
of the fourth quarter. So, are you ready for year end? If you are new here, my name is Noor Al Masri. I am an enrolled agent and the founder of Noura's Books. I am also known as the nonprofit CFO. I am here as usual with my partner, Brittney C. Go ahead, Brittney.
Hi, everyone. I am Brittney C., a grant specialist and founder of Write the Vision Plainly LLC, where I write your vision and dreams to reality. So, I love talking about grants and grant applications and proposals and giving you guys tricks and tips and what you need to do next. Like, what are your next steps in that? So, if you guys want more tips, stay tuned. Stay tuned. You can follow me, but stay tuned here. Don't leave.
All right. All right, guys. So before we start on our topic, unrestricted funding, and I know this is a topic a lot of you guys would be interested on. And actually, it has two sides for it. It has like the side for actually just donations, and the other side is in grants. And I'm sure that a lot of you did not know that was a part of it, like from grants, that unrestricted grant. So we're going to talk about this. But before we do that, we want to remind you that our virtual Available Money Now event coming up this Tuesday, at 5 p.m. Central. So it's going to be 5 p.m. Central, 5 to 7. It's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 3 days on the row at 5 p.m. Central. You're gonna be live with us. We're gonna talk about a lot of topics, and we're gonna work with you to help you actually get your funding. We're gonna help you get funding. So make sure make sure you guys register, and let me put that banner there. So this is where you register. Instagram, you have it pinned in the comment. You guys see it here, like noorasbooks.com/available money now. You go ahead and register. You can bring a guest with you for free. You will be anywhere in the state, out of the state, like it's all the same. What we are teaching works for you, for your nonprofit, anywhere you are at. So make sure to register now and bring a guest. You also can actually divide this cost between you and a guest. So whatever you want to do it, but one of you can register and then bring the other one. So yeah, we can't wait to see you. We are so excited. We have great things for you. And even if you guys like attended our Houston event and you would like to attend virtual, um, we do a lot of changes from mastermind to another mastermind. So we always updates. So you will definitely get a benefit. So if you want to still like join our virtual event, because you're also gonna have access to recording for a limited time, but you're gonna have access to the recording, so it's going to be beneficial for you. So if you are looking to increase your funding by 30% before year end, go ahead and register now. Do you want to tell them anything else? Oh, wait a second. Do event and program sponsorship fund classify as unrestricted funding? We're gonna hold on, Lawrence. Like we're gonna actually talk
Ooh.
about this in just a minute when we get to our topic. We're gonna cover that. So thank you so much for your question. Very good question. So do you want to tell them more about the event, Brittney, before we dive into unrestricted funding?
Oh yeah. So we get this this is why we do what we do. We get this question a lot. Like, oh, I don't have to attend because I attended in August. Like, I'm not attending again in October. Okay, but we added more stuff, more goodies, more games, more of everything. And we put it in a fun package for you guys. we give two workbooks, one that Nora gives and one that I give for grant writing, and her for the nonprofit side. And with all that work that you do with us, the questions that you ask us, you will get your certificate and your badge whenever you like after the third day like of completing it. Even if you attend but you're not able to attend live, but you still like catch it on the replay, but we ask that you attend live, so if you have any questions we can answer those in real time. So yeah, once you go through the 3 days, apply the strategies, effective strategies to get you funded, this is when you'll get your badge and your certificate. And also our methods, our teaching, our secrets, we're like being the bridge between like the knowledge and the potholes that we fell in so that you can avoid. So we're bridging that gap between like the struggle of, oh, where I'm at, or I'm only stuck here, I can't move forward, like what other thing do I need to do to bypass this piece? We got you. So this event is for those of you who you want to know that you want to get unstuck. You're ready to take your nonprofit and your business to the next level. You are also ready to attract those donors that believe in your mission. So join Available Money Now Mastermind. It's nothing like what we did in August, and actually, I really like the one that we're doing now for October. Like Nora said, it's going to be October 10th, 11th, and 12th. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So even if you are out of town or on a different time zones, just set your time zone accordingly. And so, we welcome you. Get your partner in prosperity, and you'll also get to meet other like-minded individuals in this group that we are having. But without further delay, because I know we already got questions pouring in for like unrestricted funding. What is it? What do we do with that? So we'll go ahead and jump into our topic.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brittany. I know like you can still watch this, not watch this. Yeah, watch the replay like when we do the mastermind, available money mastermind, but you really want to attend live because this is where you get the benefit. Not only the question, we want to be working with you. So you're going
Right.
to be applying the information as we are teaching the information. So make sure you be live. But if you cannot do everyday live, if for anything, then you should be fine. You're going to get the recording. So go ahead and register now. Don't delay because only have 4 days left. So
Four
yeah,
days.
yeah, go ahead and register. All right, let's get into the topic. So, unrestricted funding. You all know, like, okay, for nonprofits, usually, if you come to me and tell me, okay, Noura, I am raising money to feed these children, and this is how much it cost me to feed one child, 100 child, whatever the amount you told me. And can you donate to this program? If I give you the money, tell you, okay, this is the money for this program. Now, this is all of a sudden became unrestricted funding because I donated to this program. If you want to use the money for something else, you have to have my permission as a donor level, right? Just donor, regular individual donors. Now, let's say you have on your website saying, okay, you have a program or two or several programs, and you have few options asking people for donations, but then you have an option to just what were most needed or just donation, for our mission. Um, if I donated for what most needed and for just your support your mission, whatever program you are doing, that is unrestricted funding. So you definitely can use it for any program. So that is unrestricted. So I don't have a say on where and how you spend it. Now, Lauren's asking is events and program sponsorship funds classified as. So I guess I answered the question. So let me tell you. So if you did the events, so if you did the event to just support your mission, just fundraising to support your organization, to support your mission, and I came as an individual, donated money to you, or even if corporation just donated without any proposal, without like, no, I'm not talking about grants here, just donation, sponsorship at that level where I don't ask you to report back to me, and you did this event, and actually um you did this event and I donated, and 100 other people donated. This is unrestricted funding. So it's, you can do whatever you do to support your mission. Program sponsorship, the same thing. So program sponsorship, if you're raising money for a specific program, this is restricted for this program because you asked me to sponsor this program. So this is restricted for just this program. And you have to have my permission to get this donation used for something else. So in a short, if you say, okay, this is what I need money for, this is actually what I want to use this money for, and I donated for that, or even if I went online and, for example, I sponsored an orphan, or I purchased a backpack or whatever, whatever you're providing, that's, you have to use for that purpose only. If I went and just donated supporting your mission to actually saying, okay, where most needed, this is actually yours to use to any program to support your mission. So are operating costs included in a program cost? Yes. So this is what you do. You have to allocate all your expenses. So can you do the program without having someone to design the program? No. Can you do the program without having some admin work? No. Can you do the program without having some programs, for example, you have to have a driver, right? Or you have to have transportation. All these included in programs. Now, if it's just operation, that you have to allocate how much, for example, you're renting a space and you're working on a specific program, let's say 2 hours a day, right? 2 hours a day. So you have to see how many hours you have this building for, and allocate just to cover the 2 hours a day. That's the portion of the cost you can cover from the program, from the money unrestricted. So it actually depends. And a lot of people make a mistake that they do not include operation costs. Now, you cannot include the total of operation costs because this is not the only thing you do, but you have to allocate. Your accountant should do that. And if you do not have an accountant, I recommend that you use one. If you don't have one, I do this at Noura's Books. Like we do take clients for nonprofits. We help them like with budgets, bookkeeping, CFO services, like, making sure you have a great margin and always the cash flow. We help you also with designing programs. So make sure you do everything correctly and document everything. So I hope I answered your question. Let us know if you have any other question. Now, this is on just donor side, sponsorship. This is not something you report on. Now, I was actually amazed. I didn't know there was unrestricted donations or funding on a grant side. But I was talking to Brittnei the other day, and she mentioned that there's something on a grant side. I'm like, oh, really? I didn't know that. So if I didn't know that, I know like a lot of you did not know that. So let's hear Brittnei talking about that.
Alrighty. So unrestricted funding for the grant side, it's um it's money that whenever you are applying for a grant application, for example, like a mini grant or a grant that you get from the bank, because some of them do have, some major banks like, well, Fargo is one of them, and I want to say PNC Bank, but don't quote me. I know it's Wells Fargo, but anyway, they do give unrestricted funding in the form of a grant. So basically, what this grant looks like is this: you go to their website, and some of them you do have to register for another account, is like a secondary account under them, because that account that you are registering for has it makes you on their list and say like, okay, this person is signing up for it. I think it's like cyber grants or something like that, but that's what you sign up for. So this can be anywhere from like $1,000 to $5,000, and it's something they're practically giving away. These are the kind of grants that typically startups go after, or if maybe you are established and you still want access to it, you can have it because it's unrestricted. They're not so they don't mind giving you the money, but of course, like a grant, you do have to follow the protocol. You can't win the award of, let's just say, $2,000, and then you told them that you were going to spend it on your program, but then you go to a vacation in Hawaii somewhere. You can't do that. So whatever, even though the money is kind of freely given in this form or fashion, because with a lot of these unrestricted funds, you don't need a 501c3. You can just apply for it. But on the other hand, you do have to be a legitimate entity in the form of a business or a nonprofit. So you still have to show that you are capable of handling the money, even though it may be a small amount. You do have to show that you are responsible when you get the funds, that you are going to use them the way that you said you were going to use them. So with that, unrestricted funding is, like I said, it's this is just like a little nugget that like I said, a lot of people is, I'll say this: if you're already a part of like all things grants, or you're looking into it currently, then you know. But if you've never thought about it, or like Nora never heard about this and she's been doing nonprofits for a long time, that's also possible. But yeah, the information is out there. It's about you finding it and applying for it. But don't overwhelm them. Don't be like, oh, what's that? Notes? She said, well, Fargo, I'm gonna blow up their inbox. Don't do that. don't 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 blow up their inboxes, but just seek that information diligently and with wisdom. And like I said, don't overwhelm them. Don't like show up. Don't even like email the bankers, hey, I heard you guys got unrestricted funding, because they're not going to know. Because a lot of banks I know are foundations, so that's at the time that they have them. And a lot of these, they are either open where you can apply all year round, or they have a deadline where maybe they would be open for 6 months before they close it and then reopen one, or they might be open for a few months at a time. So just, I would say, just take a look into it, because whenever you do apply, every grant for unrestricted funding is going to be different. Some of them, I know they may respond in as little as 3 weeks. Some may respond in 12. It all depends on that funder. It all depends on that, like their protocol, their standards, what they want to do. And a lot of them, I would say this, a lot of them still, even though this one is a unrestricted grants for unrestricted funding, they do have frequently asked questions and eligibility requirements. And on my channel, I talk about this all the time, because that's where all the questions you may have, all the things you want to know, that's where it is. That's where it
Awesome.
is. So don't skip out on your opportunity. Read through everything. Make sure that you are a match. And that's another key, making sure you're a match.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Brittany, for all this information. And Lawrence, yeah, you can definitely sign up as a client. I would love to talk to you. I put the link for you so you can book a call with me and we will talk, see which, how can I help you better, so we can talk on Zoom and see how can we work together. Now, Brittney, like, I know you give them the information, but a lot of people will get overwhelmed and confused with looking for the grants. It's not easy. Even sometimes you make it sounds easy, but it doesn't. See, it's not easy, right? So how can they work with you? Can you help them do that if they
Oh,
want
definitely.
to?
I can help them do that. And how they work with me is by getting on my calendar. Did I send you my link for that? I don't know, but I can go ahead and send it to you right quick.
Yes.
But it's calendly.com/writing visions. And I hold on, I'm sending it right now so Nora can put it on the screen for everyone. So if you just want more information on it, or if you just want to work with me, maybe it's not all about the unrestricted funding, maybe you have questions and you just want more information about it, please give me a call.
Yeah, I'm
book,
here. I put it
book on my Okay, I see it. Yeah, this is mine. Calendly.com/writing visions.
awesome. Awesome. Thank you. And I guess, do you have anything else to cover about unrestricted funding? You guys, if you have any question, let us know before we jump off because we don't want to spend so much time because we gotta
Right.
prepare.
We
And
know
it's
you
tax
guys.
taxes now for you guys who did an extension and for your nonprofits, for your individual, for C Corp. So I got a lot of cleanup as well for bookkeeping. So, and Brittney has a lot to do as well. And we're preparing for this available money now. So we want to make sure we're ready for you. So we don't
Oh
want to keep you
yeah,
here forever.
definitely.
We need to actually make this short. So do you have anything else about unrestricted funding for today?
I would say most of them are really easy to get, and it just requires a simple search. Just put it in your search bar.
Mhm.
But again, if you still want to work with me, or if you have questions on it, just contact me at calendly.com/writing visions.
Awesome.
And the last thing I wanted to say about our event for virtual available money now mastermind, it's one of those events that me and Nora, we put a lot of time into it, because we were saying, okay, like, we know sometimes with talking about nonprofits and talking about grant writing, it can get a little boring. So we spent some extra time trying to make it fun for you guys. We trying to make it fun and interactive. So we have games, we have different learning techniques that we do, as well as just getting to the root of the issue that you may have, if any. So, and then, like, we open the floor to you to ask you, yeah, for you guys to communicate with us and ask us questions live whenever we are instructing. And it's like one big networking event, like one big networking party. That's what I said. So you guys are going to have fun, you're going to enjoy it. So don't delay, go ahead and register right now, and we will see you on the 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Yeah, and actually make sure you register today because you don't have time. So you go to this link.
Morning.
You go to this link, norasbooks.com/available money now. You need to hit join, and then it's going to take you to another page where you can choose to pay now. And you just put your credit card information or debit card information. Or if you choose to pay later, you can do that. This is when you do financing. So they're going to ask you, just pay later, and you fill in some questions, and then it just take you like a couple of minutes, not more than that. It's really fast and easy. And then you get the plan and you are in. So make sure you do this, and you can bring a guest for free. So if you want to bring another staff member, board member, or maybe someone from another organization, if if you don't have the capacity for the organization, in the organization, you can donate to your organization and pay that money directly from there so you can get tax deduction. So a lot of, sky's the limit. With be creative, just jump in and come learn. Education is actually the thing you need to do any project, whether it's your nonprofit or business or anything you want to do in life that you are not getting results. That means there's missing information that you need to learn in order to get you there. There's always a way. You just have to find the way, and you only can find the way with education. So we made this for you. It's busy for me because of taxes, but we busy for Brittnei because it's the end of the year as well. So make sure we did this for you because we want you to take advantage of the money that available now. Because like we said in other lives, 30% of total funding comes on December, 10% comes on the last 3 days of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Have Giving Tuesday coming up, a lot of opportunities for you guys, and also we want you to be prepared. We want you to take advantage of it. Make sure to do it. Make sure to join. This is why we did it now at this time. So please join and let other people know about it. Let them know about it. Let them know that this is available for them to learn. You're going to get 10, 20, 30 time the value of this, because you're investing your time, your money. You're going to get the results if you apply the strategies we're going to be teaching you. Other people do it. Actually, they get the results. We did it ourselves. We got the results. So none of us are different than you. If you do it, you're going to get the result too. So if we did not know that it's going to be beneficial, we wouldn't be doing it at this critical time. It's really critical, guys.
Oh yeah, because this is how critical it is. It is now the first quarter for federal funding to be released, and it's the last quarter of the year for non-federal. So this is why we know it's important, because you're getting access to that funding as well. You're getting access to apply for that funding, to position yourself to win with your donors in your nonprofit or your business. So this is why we tell you, like, even though we make these videos, this is just a fraction, a snippet, the tip of the iceberg of what you're going to learn whenever you attend virtual available money now mastermind. So yeah, don't delay. Go ahead and get your ticket right now.
Awesome. Awesome. And remember, you have a free guest and financing are available. We can't wait to see you guys. And until then, or if some of you like cannot attend for any reason, we'll see you on next Friday. But we hope to see you all this October 10th to actually help you grow your organization and get more donations and funding. All right. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye everyone. Enjoy your weekend.